I don't know if you remember, but back in Easter, I told you how Easter was my favorite holiday as a kid. So I always had the kids come up. Advent was my favorite season as a kid. And so for the Advent season, I want to offer some children's homilies again. So if there are any brave kids here, feel free to come on up. You sit right here, sit right down here. That'd be great. So you're the brave ones. Now if there's any shy ones, you can come up too. I like it. Some of you dressed for Advent. That's great. This Mass seems extra packed today. That's great. Welcome. Are any of you visiting here at St. Joan's? Anyone in town for Thanksgiving? Awesome, welcome. My name is Father Wayne. I'm the coolest priest you've ever met. You know me, good, all right. That's good. All right. Well, do you like stories? I have an incredible story I want to tell. Do you want to hear a really incredible story? All right, well, I'm not going to tell it till Christmas. So, you came up here and Father Wayne's torturing you. Sorry. But Advent's a time of waiting. And so we're going to wait for this story. But waiting is very tough sometimes. If you don't believe me, ask any, if you have any teenagers in your family, ask them. They go to the doctor's office, and what do they do as soon as they have to start waiting? Take out their phone, start texting, playing games. You probably do that now, don't you? So, waiting's hard. But what are we waiting for in Advent? What do we wait for? Why do we have an Advent season? A holiday, all right? What holiday? Christmas. So we're waiting for Christmas. All right, who are we waiting for? Oh, Santa. That's true. Who else might we be waiting for? Even more important than Santa Claus. God, all right. And what do we call him? What's his name? Jesus, very good. So we're waiting for Jesus. We spend all Advent waiting for Jesus to come at Christmas, right? And Santa too. He's cool too. All right? I have a quiz for you. All right, who can tell me what this symbolizes? What group does this symbolize? Nope. Do you know what group? Give you a hint. It begins with girl. They make cookies that are shaped like this. Girl Scouts. All right. And do you know what the Girl Scout motto is? I'll give you a hint. It's 2 words. Begins with B. Ends with prepared. Be prepared. Very good. All right. Does anybody know what group this symbolizes? Nope. I'll give you a hint. It begins with boy. Boy Scouts. Very good. And does anybody know the motto of the Boy Scouts? I'll give you a hint. It begins with B and ends with prepared. Be prepared. Very good. See? I'll give you all these good answers. Nope. Does anybody know who this is? Scar. Everyone knows Scar. That's impressive. That's very good. And what is Scar's motto? He sings a whole song about this. Give you a hint. It begins with B and ends with prepared. Be prepared, right? Be prepared for the chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news. A shining new era is tiptoeing nearer. But where do we feature? Just listen to teacher. I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded when at last I'm given my due. And injustice deliciously squared. Be prepared. Oh, you guys. Man, you make me look like the fool. Be prepared. So we're preparing for Christmas, preparing for Jesus. Very good. So what do you guys do to prepare for Christmas? What do you and your families do? You set up Christmas trees. And you put decorations on Christmas trees. Very good. Advent wreath, just like that thing over there. Very good. You can't see it. What else do you do? You get a tree. Okay. Make what? Hiding spots for what? For an elf on the shelf. I don't get that one. Is that new? I never did that as a kid. All right. Make hiding spots for your elf on the shelf. That's cool. Cookies. All right. What else do we do? Christmas. We got Christmas tree. We got that down. We got the tree. Do you put anything outside of your house? Cookies and milk for Santa. Do you visit him in the stores? Do you ever go to Christmas Candy Lane? Sweet Lights? You put something on reindeer? What? Oh, carrots. You put carrots out for reindeer. All right. So that's your... Oh, those are lucky reindeer. You get apples and carrots. Good. Well, I didn't know what I was going to get here. I didn't know. I learned about Elf on the Shelf, apparently. Be prepared. You know, a lot of the things that y'all mentioned, and isn't this interesting, they're more the preparations we do for, your parents will know this word, kind of like the secular celebration of Christmas. Right? Do you guys ever go out and buy gifts? You prepare in that way? Or make gifts? Maybe? All right. You just get gifts, right? That's all you're interested in. But also there are many ways we prepare, not just for, the secular celebration, but we prepare for Christ to come, for Jesus to come into our lives, right? And so because I'm the coolest priest you've ever met, I was nice enough, I put together all the great things that I thought about that could help us prepare for Jesus to come. A whole sheet for you. And with scars saying be prepared, because he's angry and awesome. No, he's not angry. Oh, he is angry, but... So, it's very Christmassy, isn't it? Be prepared. So a couple of these things, you mentioned the Advent wreath. We could do that. And I put together here a blessing for Advent wreaths. You can get that. Blessing for Christmas trees. It's a great way to do it with your family. You bless the tree. But also there are other things that we do that are around as Catholics that we can do. There's something called a Jesse tree, which I think is the coolest thing to do. Do you do a Jesse tree? You think you're doing it this year. All right, good work, parents. If not, you're starting now, right? But the Jesse tree is one of my favorite things. We read scripture each day and we remember of kind of like an Old Testament prophecy. And we decorate a tree based on all these Old Testament images. A Jesse tree. Things that are great to do: celebrate St. Nicholas Day on the 6th, celebrate St. Lucy's Day, you make little cakes. But I put all these cool things together, so I'm going to give this to you, and you can take this home and tell your parents, we want to prepare for Jesus this way too. Maybe pick one or two that really help. You have a question? All right, that's cool. Do you want to hold on to my paper? You're great. Good. So just like, as St. Paul was saying in the second reading today, we got to put on Jesus Christ, make no provision for the flesh. There's no time of the year, I think, that more separates us from the world as much as December. We're in Advent and everybody else is in Christmas already. That we want to put on Jesus, we want to prepare for Jesus, not put on all the trappings of the secular world, So I put all these great ideas together for you. Just the ways of, if we want to put on Jesus, we want to put in Jesus, we have to prepare for him. So we have to be prepared, right? As Sky would say, be prepared. All right, great. Thank you.